Stop explaining yourself immediately if you don't want to be perceived as weak. You think you're being polite. No, you're begging for understanding. The fatal mistake nice people make is believing that clarity earns respect. The cold truth is, the moment you start justifying, the other person's brain instinctively downgrades your status. The more you talk, the more your social power evaporates. If you want to be respected without pleading your case, you need to master the hidden rules of the powerful. Watch this to the end, or continue letting others nod while harboring secret contempt. The human brain is not a debate club, it's a social hierarchy scanner. In every interaction, it runs one subconscious question: who needs whom more right now? When you over-explain, the other brain stops analyzing your logic and starts recording biological signals. Your signal: I am afraid. You fear being misunderstood. You crave approval to validate your existence. The powerful do not need permission to be themselves. When you justify, you unknowingly admit, the power to judge me lies in your hands. At that moment, the game is over. You didn't lose because of a weak argument. You lost because you surrendered your weapons. We've been told, explaining is a sign of maturity. In reality, clarity does not create respect. Steadfastness does. Why do world leaders speak so little? It's not arrogance. It's a supreme law. To explain is to defend. And to defend is a sign of weakness. Once you try to make someone understand you correctly, you are dancing to their tune. A high-status individual is a mountain. If you see the mountain as gray instead of blue, that is your problem, not the mountains. This no need for validation attitude is the magnet that forces others to recalibrate their reality to fit yours. Check your vocabulary for these power leaks. What I meant was. Let me clarify, the thing is, actually, it's not what you think. In your mind, this is kindness. In the listener's subconscious, these are alarm bells of someone losing control. Every justification cuts into the weight of your presence. Humans value scarcity. The more redundant your explanations, the cheaper your value becomes. You reveal your biggest flaw. You can be shaken by a single raised eyebrow. You are letting others lead your emotions by the nose. The solution isn't to be rude. It's to shift the reaction frame. When misunderstood, don't rush to explain. Execute the 3-step steel rule. The power pause. Stop for 3 seconds. Silence creates pressure. The power shifts to whoever stays silent the longest. The unwavering gaze. Look directly into their eyes. Composure is the loudest declaration of power. It says, I am not playing your game. State, don't justify. Respond with a short affirmation. Avoid, but, or, because. Example. Instead of, I didn't mean that. I did it because. Try, that is how I handled it to ensure the result. Do you have questions about the outcome? When you stop trying to persuade, people are naturally persuaded by your confidence. Social power evaporates when you subconsciously ask for permission to be understood. Mistakes happen, but explaining them turns you into a victim of circumstance. The most respected people aren't those who are never wrong, they are those with the most unwavering presence when things fall apart. Stop spending your life editing your profile for people who don't matter. Practice stillness. Stand your ground for one extra beat. The world doesn't admire those who are right, it admires those who dare to stand firm when the world says they are wrong. Don't explain. Assert your status.